Clark with it, trying to hold the point, but it's taken away by Mysek. Mysek with the breakaway, short-handed shot, scores! The Bulldogs are on the board.
Logan Morrison, who's barreling down the left side. He now cuts to the middle, leaves for Mutter. Morrison heads to the net, and he scores! Bertuzzi over the blue line, skates through, tag Bertuzzi! What a goal! Tag Bertuzzi brings the crowd to its feet here in Hamilton.
Giovanni Vellotti, he'll take the long shot, tipped in front, and McShane robbed by Costantini on the doorstep.
All right, I'm sitting down with the new head coach of the Hamilton Bulldogs, Jay McKee. Jay, welcome back to the OHL, first of all. Maybe you can just talk about this new role and how much this opportunity means to you.
Well, it's an honor and a privilege. I think obviously a lot of us have been starving for OHL hockey. It's been a long time coming, and for myself to be here in Hamilton with an exceptional organization and great people to work with, it's truly a privilege.
Absolutely, and definitely, it's been a long time coming, this return to the ice for the OHL, and the Bulldogs are kind of shaping up to be a deep team this year. Maybe you can kind of walk us through what that team looks like starting up front.
Yeah, up front, we've got some really good leadership, some hard workers. I think a guy like Jan Mishak is going to come in and really turn a lot of heads this year. He's come obviously a year and a half older since the league last played, and very strong, very fast, highly skilled, and a guy that's a high draft pick of the Montreal Canadiens. So I think he'll be a guy that comes in and leads not only on the ice, but off the ice as well, in the way he takes care of himself, the way his work ethic is in the weight room, and just the way he carries himself. Ryan Winterton's a guy that can be, again, a really good, a hard worker, high explosive type of player. He'll be a guy that can lead the way offensively for us as well. And then we've got some real good character guys in depth and scoring. Logan Morrison is a guy I think is a 19-year-old that can put up a lot of points. Really good supporting cast: Avery Hayes, George Diaco, Lawson Shirk, the list goes on. And I hate to maybe leave guys out because it is a good, deep group of guys. And when you look at the youth up front, very highly skilled guys that came in to camp in great shape. We're really pushing the vets for overall fitness. Guys like Jonathan Millay, who's in his draft year, Alex Ferrand, a first-year player. Really strong, big kid for a 16-year-old. So the team really has good depth and strength throughout the lineup. I think the older guys are going to lead with their work ethic and the character and the leadership, and the young guys coming in such great shape are going to really follow suit well.
That's great. Maybe we can just kind of do the same, looking at the back end and net.
Yeah, on the back end, we're a very deep hockey club, a very mature group led by a guy like Colton Kammerer, Nate Stayos, his overagers. When you go through the back end, when I say depth, we have Artem Grushnikov, who's expected to come in as a Dallas pick late this month. Chandler Romeo, Ottawa Senators draft pick. Gavin White, very explosive defenseman who can provide a lot of offense. Jorian Donovan, in his draft year, is very highly skilled, great attitude, and a guy that we're proud to have on board. And Lucas Moore, as a 16-year-old, is so far played like he's 25. So he's played really well, really solid, really consistent. And overall, our back end, I think there's a lot of depth there and a good balance of guys that can play really good defensively and guys that can provide offense as well.
Awesome. So it sounds like there's going to be a really strong veteran presence on the team, and you spoke to a lot of the incoming young talent. And because it is such a unique year where, the 04 group and the 05 group are both making their debut, what's impressed you most about that young talent and just their determination and their eagerness to get back?
Well, I think here in Hamilton, we've been really impressed with how the guys have come in shape. As 04s and 05s, usually they're lower in the depth chart on the fitness testing, but these guys have come in exceptional shape. I guess they've had a lot of time to work on it with the time off, but highly skilled guys, great character. The organization, scouts, and GM have done an exceptional job at bringing in really good people that have great attitudes and want to work. So when you combine, those attributes with the amount of skill and ability that these guys have, and even a guy like Cole Brown that I left out, a big player, highly skilled. Obviously, with the 04s and 05s, there's a lot more teaching that's involved early on with the systems, understanding why we do certain things, how it affects on the ice performance. So there's some extra stuff that needs to get put in there, but I think we're really high in this group. It says a lot of good things for the future.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jay. Really appreciate the in-depth look at what's to come, and best of luck this season.
All right. Thank you.